I said, welcome to the BBW show, you feel me? We talk battle rap, basketball, and wrestling. And the topic today is wrestling. Now, it's about a little over a month before WWE goes back in front of live fans and leaves the ThunderDome. Thank God. Woof! This has been hard. I ain't gonna hold you. This has been hard. This has been a tough year for wrestling fans. With the pandemic era, then the Thunderdome, then the Performance Center era. This shit, it just didn't feel right. I ain't gonna. I can't wait till live fans come back. You feel me? And they'll be going on a 25 city tour. Woof! That shit is lit. You feel me? I'm not gonna tell nobody none of the dates. I don't remember none of them. But it's about a little over a month before the first live fan SmackDown. You feel me? So this made me think about, since they're leaving the Thunderdome, right? What were some of the MVPs of the Thunderdome? Now, obviously, we can only talk about WWE because AEW didn't have a Thunderdome and New Japan didn't have a Thunderdome. So, to me, personally, when I think of the WWE Thunderdome, what am I going to remember it for? Roman Reigns. That's the first thing that comes to my mind. I'm not going to lie. Roman Reigns. He came back at SummerSlam. Everybody said it too. Like, hey, he might be a heel. He might be a heel. Nobody expected when he come back at SummerSlam, it was going to be this almost a year later. He is different. He's different. I ain't going to hold you. And it's not like, all right, y'all should have been turned him heel. This is what y'all could have had. It's like, yeah, maybe. But I feel like wrestlers get better with age. I ain't going to hold you. I feel like they get better with age. I feel like older AJ Styles, I feel like New Japan and WWE AJ Styles is better than TNA AJ Styles. And he was way younger in TNA. I just feel like as wrestlers get older, now you realize like, all right, it's like the prime. You feel me? It's almost like a basketball player in his prime. Like when you're in your prime, you realize like, all right, I don't got to go out there and kill myself the whole 48 minutes. I'm going to pick my positions, you feel me? And still do good, you feel me? And make it look easy. I feel like that's what wrestlers too. Like wrestlers get to a point where it's like, it's not. I don't gotta kill myself to be great. You feel me? I could really use my brain and use the way I work the match to be great. You feel me? A character is very important, bro. It's not just about great matches. You gotta have a great character too. So Roman Reigns is one person I think about. Another one I think about is Bailey and Sasha. I'm not gonna lie. Bailey and Sasha. They was leading the shit. And it couldn't have happened to two nicer people. I ain't gonna hold you. I feel like Becky Lynch had her run. You feel me? She had her man run. Charlotte's always gonna have her focal point run. Even if Charlotte's not the focal point, fans is gonna make her seem like the focal point and talk about her. So she's still the focal point. But I feel like Bailey and Sasha, they have moments. We can't do that like they don't have moments. But I feel like because of Becky Lynch year title reign that she went on, and because it's Charlotte Flair, like they was already at the, you feel me, the lower two. So I feel like this year definitely helped them. With Becky Lynch being pregnant, Charlotte Bailey being on TV, like they was on Raw, SmackDown, NXT, all of that, bro. They was the stars of the show. I ain't gonna hold you. I liked it. I would hope we get them back together soon, but I feel like it wouldn't kind of make sense. Like, yeah, you could turn Sasha Banks heel and then put them back together, but I feel like then we just going back in circles, you feel me? Like, I feel like the next draft or something, send Bailey to Raw to fight Rhea Ripley. That'd be a great fucking match. Bailey and Rhea Ripley, you feel me? And send Asuka to SmackDown to fight Bianca Belair and Sasha Banks. We already know Sasha Banks and Asuka have great matches. They always do. You feel me? So that's two people. Another person I think about, Finn Balor. Finn Balor, what I could say the Thunderdome, the Capital Wrestling, they have screens behind him. But he's been another one. He's had great matches this year in the Thunderdome. The shits with Adam Cole, when they vacated the title, that was good. Him and Kyle O'Reilly was great. Him and Pete Dunne was really good. Him and Karrion Kross was Karrion Kross' best matches. I ain't gonna hold you. I feel like Finn Balor's really been good during this Thunderdome pandemic era. And I hope when he go back to fans, I don't care what show he go on, Raw or SmackDown, but I feel like I hope he stay as the Prince. You feel me? Like, don't go back to Smiley Finn. You feel me? Stay as this cool Finn Balor. You feel me? So that's another people. Roman Reigns, Bayley and Sasha, Finn Balor, Randy Orton. Let's not do that. Randy Orton. He's been there since 2002, bro. 2002. And if you see interviews with him, he's like, I don't want to be Batista and John Cena. I don't want to use this to go to Hollywood. You feel me? I want to stay in WWE. You feel me? I have fun. Which I think is dope because I feel like 10 years ago, I feel like Randy Orton, I'm not going to say he didn't have passion for it. I can say that. That was almost the feud him and Ed was about. He didn't have passion for this business. He just was really fucking good at it and had a dad that was in it. But Randy Orton definitely takes days off. Definitely. And he still looks good because he's just that fucking good. But he definitely doesn't try his best all the time. You feel me? He doesn't. So I feel like during the pandemic, his character worked because there was no fans or nothing. And like, he looked it very believable. Like that moment when him and Angel Garza, where he pushed him on the shit and choked his neck. Like, yo, that was dope as shit. That was dope. That was dope. I still remember that moment where he called them out the ring and just pushed them into the barricade and yoked them up. Like, he looked it mad legit in the beginning of the ThunderDome era. Another person, Riddle. We can't do that. Matthew Riddle. Matt Riddle has been... He debuted literally during the ThunderDome, and I feel like he's not everybody's cup of tea because he's a comedy act, but I feel like that's something better than nothing. You feel me? That's better than being Ricochet and Mustafa Ali, who's barely on TV. Not because they don't deserve it, just because they don't... WWE feels like they don't have nothing. You feel me? Riddle has been on TV ever since he came in, bro. On SmackDown, he was on TV every week. His debut, he beat AJ Styles. He just had a WrestleMania match defending the title, not even chasing the title. This year, WrestleMania, he dropped the title to somebody. So already in his first year, he's been built up enough to win a championship and have it. You feel me? Him and Sheamus matches I love. I like when they beat the shit out of each other. Him and Bob Lashley, I ain't gonna hold you. I like the him and Bob Lashley feud, even though Bob Lashley killed him. So Riddle's another one. And the last one will probably be MVP. I ain't gonna hold you. With the stuff he was doing with the Hurt Business, that was different. That was great stuff. I ain't gonna hold you. That was great stuff. And then him and Bobby Lashley. This is better than his stuff in Impact because WWE's better than Impact. That's one. Two, in Impact, I feel like you only could look as big as a certain star in TNA. You feel me? Like that's even now that's still like the minor leagues to a certain extent. Like it's still like a top guy in TNA is almost like a mid card in WWE. You feel me? That's how it's always been. That's how it's always going to be. So I feel like even now, if they would have did the same stuff as soon as he came in 2016 or 17, it wouldn't have felt organic. You feel me? Because he still had the headband thing. Like right now, he looks great. Bobby Lashley, just appearance looks great. The tights, the arm stuff, the size, everything about him looks great right now. And I feel like that takes time again, bro. Like that literally takes time. You feel me? Sometimes you gotta hear no a lot, so yes, it feel more special. And that's the way I'm gonna end it with that. Like, comment, subscribe. I'll be back with more.